Hey folks, in this video I'd like to add my 2 cents to the state of the Democratic Party after the New Hampshire primary. Let's first look at the dropouts. Andrew Yang has dropped out, saying that he didn't have the ground support that he wished. Deval Patrick also dropped out eventually. And Michael Bennet dropped out as well, even though he had an endorsement from James Carville. Let's look at the vulnerable candidates. And talking of vulnerable candidates, you have to start with Joe Biden. Joe Biden, in my opinion, is the most vulnerable candidate because in both the Iowa caucus and the New Hampshire primary, he has garnered under 20% of the votes. And that has made his fall from the leading candidate to the candidate with the least delegates severe. If Joe comes third or less in the Nevada caucus and South Carolina primary, then his campaign will go into the Super Tuesday with a massive disadvantage, and this may actually be the beginning of the end for him. Elizabeth Warren has been on a slow decline, and if she comes fourth or below, then she will have a disadvantage going Super Tuesday. As a side, Warren is her own enemy. She is a weak candidate because of her own past behavior, and enough said. Nothing more to add there. Tom Steyer, I think he is also a weak candidate, despite being despite being rich. And talking of rich, Mike Bloomberg is going into the election with being rich as a disadvantage within the Democratic base. And that's just not the only thing that he has a disadvantage with. It's also the way he has entered the Democratic Party, the questionable path that will haunt him till the end throughout the campaign. And of course, Tulsi Gabbard is also vulnerable at this point. The thing is that with her, the media has primed the public against her, and she has not been able to use that to her advantage like Trump had done in his campaign, who was he was just maligned from all directions. Well, that's all the opinion I have for you guys today. See you soon.